Nagito. There is definitely something wrong with you. It always has. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. But why? Akanen. Yeah. I feel sorry for her. This is just a crappy situation. All of this. It's just a crappy situation to be in. I understand how you feel, but we need to find out what happened to Nekomaru. The only thing we can do is discover who the killer is. The only thing we can do. You have said those words many times. I do understand. That is all we can do right now. But you don't have to agree. But it has to be done. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh, where did you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
もしかしてよ。
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. The reason Nekomaru died, I mean, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too. Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time.
これも因果律の定めか。
まったく。
Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set to 7:30 AM. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 AM. Well, it's not exactly 7:30 AM, but close to. 7:30 AM is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 AM from Monokuma Taishi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No. This is a highly efficient radio clock. It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. It's a clock that will never slow down, it's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I have become bored. Oh you. Even if it is an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 AM? I think that's it. Yeah. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. This is the worst. Huh? You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought. There's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about? I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob? Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Hold on. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob. Don't you think it's strange? If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right. If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It would have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. How? We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right? We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Yeah.
Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here.
Huh?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? Okay. This guy is nuts. It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use this part to repair that button, but... seriously, hold on! Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? What? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? What does that mean?
さて
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It would be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
ね
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg.
Huh?
The hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows? Ah, that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right? It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
あのな
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks?
俺は
So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
たくよ
But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
仕方ねえな
Ah, well, let's head over. What is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? I don't understand. Well, okay. Where did he go? Whatever. I wonder where Kazuichi went. Oh, yeah, because he already went ahead with Nagito. I'm with you.
Yes!
Hey! How did the repairs go? Well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the part, so I was able to fix it right away.
この野郎
おいおい
Oi oi!
さてと
Now, what will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
でもあのな
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out.
てめえ
With a feeling of resignation, I press the button.
おいおい
Why did it open? Impossible! Where did the chain go? Hold on a sec, that's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
だから
What do you m- huh?
まあな
Hey, doesn't this look all the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nakamura's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nakamura's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
おいおい
Not just that. The parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but... is that really what this means? No. It's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought. Then you already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first? That door at the far back with a picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. On that door? It's the door with a picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it. It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor. See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nakamura's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Huh. Did you get even more confused? No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together. If you can reach it. Just like I did. What? Even if I ask him that, Nagato probably won't give me an answer. It would just be a waste of time to ask. Ding dong, bing bong.
どうやら下級裁判の時間になってしまったようですね。
Yes.
正直だるいっす。最高にだるいっす。もう 寝たまま一生を過ごしたい気分っす。ダメだと分かってるけど、眠くなる。サボりたいなあ。最高潮に気分が乗らないけど、お前らが裁判所に来たら本気出すよ。今はめんどくさいから無理だけど、後でちゃんと本気出すからよろしくね。
You should probably stop sitting down so much. It makes you lazy. Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial. God damn it. How are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
くそ。なあなあ。
Did you guys hear something?
ねえねえ。
Where the hell did Nekomaru's body go? He just disappeared.
おっしゃ。
Alright, let's do it.
仕方ねえな。
逃れられんようだな。
Do not go inside. Why would they say that?
ショータイムが始まるぞ。
ああ。畜生。
One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward, we are the same. The same stepladders. Huh? Nagato was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just stepladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying? That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope. Just no. But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
俺。
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It is only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
そうだよね。
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
ま、
Oh well. It's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
ね
There is this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. A novel?
え、
The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end... surprise, surprise. The girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully, so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader. And this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you've been looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
どうしようもないね
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all. So why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
ね
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Everyone. So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve course students are so full of themselves. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right. I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock.
まあな
こらこら怒ってるんだよではにゅほほほほ
And so it begins. I hoped this would never happen again. And now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the fourth class trial was about to open. So, ending from the previous class trial. Wasn't this supposed to be a time when no one would ever do anything again? Didn't we decide that we would stay friends and not commit any more murders? Once again, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for hanging out, for watching, and I hope you had a happy holiday and a happy new year. And yeah, let's just do it. Okay,